welcome or welcome back to Life on the French. Today we are celebrating 6 months of content. We have made content every day for 6 months, not missing a day. It's been close sometimes, but if you check the date, we have hit every day, even if it's at 11:59, because that's how life works. Joining me today to talk about some of our favorite videos. It's spring. To talk about some of our favorite videos, as well as like some of the big firsts on our channel, is Stan. So you could please welcome Stan, everybody. Say hello to Stan.
Hi, everybody. I am the balloons. Can you see my hand? No.
That's because you don't have one. You're the balloons.
Oh. That's right.
This is what we did when we had Life on the French date. Or Life on the French, a date in Paris? Something like that. Stan was these balloons. That was in February. These are the same freaking balloons.
Shout out to the Dollar Tree.
That's crazy.
They are now a family heirloom.
Literally, we don't want to pop them because it's how long can they go? But they're taking up so much space in our apartment.
Everybody's balloon bets are off. Sorry,
Yeah.
we all lost.
Everybody lost. Yeah. It's now May. What the heck is in these balloons? Because they just float. Up they go. This one's falling a little bit, but it's still floating. Anyhow, put this over to the side. So one of the biggest things to mention is that in these 6 months, we have gained over 150 subscribers, which is huge. We're thankful to everybody in our community for your support. It means a lot to us to have you along for this journey, which can be chaotic and random, but we're glad that you could find a community in us and we can find one in you. And we always read all of your comments, and they have been so lovely and positive, and we really feel a connection with you guys. So, or you all. So let's roll back the clock to our very first video ever on YouTube, which is hamsters trick-or-treating. It was meant to be this video. We were so naive. It was supposed to be us making 3 different hamster treats and then doing a hamster scene all in one video. It turned out to be 4 videos, and they are some of our longest videos.
They're so long.
They're so long. Not the trick-or-treating one, the actual scene, but the making of the recipes. And that's when I also learned that you cannot just trust. I mean, I always knew you can't trust the internet, but there are some YouTubers that I look up to for advice about hamster stuff, and some of these recipes were kind of disappointing. And so that's when it became oh, we could test things on YouTube that people put out, whether it's hamster treat tutorials or hamster tricks, getting your hamster to chew, or cooking videos, are they as basic as they say? Which leads me to one of my all-time favorite videos, our first ever cooking video, doing my chicken best, which is phenomenal as a video. It's very funny, but it was also so intense, and it turned out, I won't spoil it, but it's so good. I got calls from my mom, my grandma, this was their favorite video for such a long time. And that's when we decided to make it a whole series. but it all started there, and that's when I realized what our channel like essence is. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. It's reflective of like what's happening in our life, and right now, that's chaos because we like a lot of things, and so we don't want to be stuck making like one type of video. We recently got one comment where they, and hi if you're watching, commented that they came here for like the hamster content, but then they liked our other content too, and that's awesome. That's kind of what we're hoping to do, is to be a channel for all tastes, and it's also cool if you only like one of our playlists and you subscribe for that. Like, that's fine, and we totally support and encourage that. You know, not everyone's passion is hamsters. I get it. I mean, I don't, but you know, I can empathize. You know what I mean? But anyhow, I'm gonna talk about this later, but one of them is my reaction video to Demi Lovato's Sober and Dancing with the Devil, which is probably the most personal video I have, I would say, on the channel. I have an opinions playlist, and those are my opinions, but I feel like I dove into myself a lot in that video, about my mental health journey. But I also have been then interacting with the mental health channel on Reddit since we did our first like awareness video, which was for the Lions Project, which is a mental health initiative. So speaking of initiatives, our first like donations initiative was for Munchie's Place for St. Nick's Day, and I'm gonna link that video up here because you can still donate to the link that's in that video, and it's just such a great organization. And because of the success we had on there, we saw it in her Instagram that like a lot of our subscribers had sent in donations, and that's just amazing, and we thank you so much for those of you who donated. I cannot express my gratitude, and yeah, it's just like a lovely community. You guys are great, and it just warms my heart. So that leads me to our next big charity event that stands like one of Stan's all-time favorite things we've done on this channel.
Yeah, Thankmas. That was a lot of fun. So that was like, we put together the live stream, or before that, you were in conversations with Jacksepticeye's team to put together the event.
And that was so cool. I just interrupted for a sec. That was amazing.
Red Nose Day and interacting with them.
Yeah, like working with Red Nose Day and working with Jacksepticeye's team. Like, we're a small channel. At that point, we maybe had 30-something subscribers.
Yeah.
But it was so cool that they still like let us be a part of the, like officially a part of the Thankmas team, with their overlays, and
we had never live streamed before.
We'd never live streamed before, and it was just very cool to be a part of like a larger event on YouTube. And I just love Jacksepticeye, like as a person, and so it was just really cool to be a part of that in some small way. But go on.
Oh yeah, okay. So the day of the live stream, right, we were baking and cooking and everyone was involved and stuff. And
I think that was the first time my mom was in it.
That was the first time we had a guest on air, our most frequent guest.
Yeah.
And most lovely guest.
Hi, Mom.
And yeah, we ended up raising $205, which thank you all for everyone who contributed. That was huge.
And so again, it's just like warms my heart that we're attracting like people who have such giving hearts, and it's making us better people, you know, just watching you guys do your thing. And also, your favorite video is from that series too. One of your favorites, the potato video.
Oh yeah, on the side we had this idea to like make a Jacksepticeye tribute, where Francesca uses a bunch of potatoes in different ways. We found this list online of like unique ways to use a potato, and it was just such great content. It was just begging for a video.
Yeah, I'll link that one up here as well, because that is such a funny video.
Yes, it's a long one, but it's
long.
Totally worth it. It's listenable if you want to just throw it on, but definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, watching it, I think too, though, might be worth it. Some of the stuff, like, you will not believe some of the stuff we've done, like, with potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of big, like, YouTubers, so, I invited myself into the challenge of PewDiePie and Julian Solomita's Making Swedish Bread competition. I freaking love that video. Mostly because, like, it was just like, here's something that's happening in the community, but like, I was like watching both those channels. I watched both the original videos when they came out, and then I was like, I've been cooking on this channel. I could do this.
You have a platform now.
Yeah. And they turned out so well, like so well, that I legitimately think I made them better than both of them. And that's saying something because I suck at cooking. And Julian Solomita obviously is like really good. But unfortunately his weakness is bread because of celiac, so I did have an advantage. But regardless, I'm taking it as a win, so that was cool. I'll link that video up here because one of my few successes cooking. My first ever political video was right after the insurrection at the Capitol. It's called Insurrection at the Capitol. I liked that video a lot. It was the first time that I felt like making a video that wasn't apolitical. Because I just felt like I had to make a video and say something. Especially with my like background in political science and education policy and all that.
Yeah,
And
it's your passion.
it's my passion. Politics and education are my passions. So that's when I started like deciding to be more upfront with my views, and I'm really glad about that because it makes me feel more genuine. I'm not hiding anything.
Right.
And yeah, then when I want to say something, I just will. So I like that. So that was like a big hurdle to overcome. Which is what led to me making the Gay Agenda video in the Trump-Pence era. So that was my like kind of coming out video on YouTube, which was cool. I don't know. It was like I've just been more myself on YouTube than I maybe have been in person to people in my life. Cutest video of all time, Rocky Gotcha Day.
Oh yeah, super cute.
Oh. She's such a little fluff. I can't even. It was such a, so special.
Like the part where she goes down the slide, and the part where she nibbles on the cake. She loved that cake.
She did. One of my, like, goals in doing a YouTube channel was to do a wedding dress haul, because I love watching them. So that was a bucket list dream came true with the wedding dress haul. And it was even more special because it was a real, like, I'm trying to buy a wedding dress thing for my wedding. So that was very, very special. And it was nice to share it with all of you. That really intimate moment for us. Yeah. Now, why this dress? You may be like, I've seen this. This is a dress I wore for Life on the French month, which is my favorite ever, like, series that we've done.
It's like our only series. What?
Well, no, like free speech. Well,
I see what you mean.
like a playlist.
Okay, yeah.
Because we have like fitness, hamster, like, you know, this one has a little bit of all of that, so that's kind of why it's partially my favorite, because it just combines all of the other playlists into one.
Yeah.
But the reason that it's my favorite from a creative standpoint is because it was such a challenge to come up with video ideas that start with Life on the French. And then when we had to go and make videos based on, like, the subtitles, like Life on the Fridge, I would have never made that video if we weren't doing this challenge. And that is one of my favorite videos. I will link that up here. That's a great video. It's so weird, but I love it, and it just like pushed our boundaries. Another great video that came out of that series was Life on the Branch.
Oh yeah.
Like, again, these like random videos that like we never would have thought to make had we not done this challenge. So I'm sure we're going to be doing a similar like subtitles challenge in the future, just because it was so inspiring creatively to do that. My first education video, which was about homeschooling, and some of the dangers of not regulating homeschooling. So that was the first time I was able to bring my like master's degree to work in the YouTube videos. But now, with our Free Speech Fridays series, I will be using my political science, urban education, and master's, like, in progress in education every week. So that's super exciting to me. It's a passion I have. I know it's not like the overlap may not be there, you know, for everybody, but the overlap is there for me, and they're issues that I find like incredibly important and interesting. So I'm really excited to do those, and like merge my life in that way. So to conclude, because I've been doing a lot of the talking, but another, you know, my other teammate on the channel.
Our team of editors.
Our team of editors.
And sometimes talent, and sometimes producer.
Yeah, I also edit.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We are two
teams. We're partners.
Partners.
My invisible partner.
Partner in crime.
In this channel, is gonna conclude this video with his favorite videos from our channel.
I think we only have one card left for like videos that you've mentioned that you need to. So I want one card, and that card I'm going to use on the chocolate spaghetti video, guys. You have to enjoy that video. My gosh, it is so funny and so undervalued. The experience, like that one to me is something you can laugh along with us as we go, and much like our other cooking videos too, but just the discovery of how that thing works, the chocolate spaghetti and how it's made, I love it so much. It's so funny. So
yeah, he brings that one up all the time. It is one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your other favorites?
Some moments. I liked the PSA journey that we've been doing with the Pokemon cards. I didn't realize how much I liked the trading card game fiasco and all that stuff, drama that's going on right now, and catching up with that, the collectible scene. So that was kind of like, through the YouTubing, I rediscovered an element of myself, so that was kind of fun. And look forward to those updates. Those are cool. What else did I have listed? Sure. The Moment of Truth is another funny video. That game is hilarious. That board game is so broken, and it's probably broken many families.
That game?
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, watch our video, and then we also mentioned Scott Kramer's video on it. Scott Kramer is like one of the people who inspired me to make a channel. He's just this dude from the Midwest with a vision, and I love his videos, so shout out to him. And to conclude, I just wanted to talk about my two biggest influences in making a YouTube channel, and that would be Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, or Mark and Ethan, or Eve, from their channel, which is now dead, Una's Honest. I loved that channel. I loved that it was so random. Every day it was different. There was no like rhyme or reason to their channel at all. And it was just uploading every day something. And the idea of like getting up every day and like doing something different every day like sounded so good for my mental health, and like they were doing it so well, and that's kind of what inspired me. Like, so we started filming as that was ending.
You have it in one of our videos. Was the which one was it? Was it the Halloween treats?
Maybe.
In one of the cooking videos, we are watching Una's Honest as it is
winding
down.
As it dies in the live stream. We're like watching the live stream in between like having to do things, and I reference them a lot in the early videos, and that's because like truly and honestly, they really helped me get through the pandemic, and they've always brought a smile to my face, and they're just like open spirit to adventure is what I aspire to be. And while my adventure might look different because I'm into different things like hamsters or crafts or other things, I just really like that idea of like a channel that is for itself and for itself alone. And I just admired that. This is not gonna, our channel won't end in a year. That's the difference. But yeah, just like taking risks and doing something you want to do. So if they ever see this, I appreciate you so much because this channel has meant a lot to us and continues to mean a lot to us. And we would not have met the wonderful people we've met through our channel had it not been for the inspiration from you both. So, but anyhow, thank you so much. No matter if this is the first video you've watched or you've been here from the beginning, thank you so much for your support. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and dinging the bell button to know when we post, which is, like I just said, every day. But most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Bye!
Bye!